Quick update on this tax residency thing. So Google have sent out an email to everybody for YouTube earnings, and they're basically saying you need to update your Google information about tax residency. I made a video about this about 8 months ago because that's when I updated mine. So right now I did not get the notification because I've already updated it. So I think now it's coming closer to the time period. So what you need to do is I link in the end cards to this video. Watch that video because I basically go through the entire process. I explain what I learned. I go through the form and how I filled it out online. And it's basically going to give you like a step-by-step of everything I did to find out what I needed to do. You need to log into your government ID. You go through the information. So that all is there. But if you go into the description, you'll have a little sign-up thing. If you go here, subscribe page, put your name and email in there. I'll send you a direct link to the article, which will be helpful because it breaks it down. When you get to this article, scroll down a little bit, and in the article, I explain how to get a tax residency document that you need for residents. So there's a couple of chapters broken down here. You can click on those and learn more about this because I'm not a tax expert. I don't have all the answers. I'm giving you this from my point of view of what I did. So for this can give you some information about what you can do. So you'll see I've got some frequently asked questions and like little points about how to fill out the AdSense form. What is a tax residency certificate? Do I need a residency certificate? All these little questions are there. The answers are there as well. The most common things I've seen in comments of the video, and how to get a tax one if you're from different countries. I've put all of that into one article. And if you're a limited company or a personal individual, you might have to do this a little bit differently. And I've got resources there as well and updates. So you'll see like from back in when I did it in January, I updated, did I get accepted? Then as you go down, each of these gives you what happened. Like it got rejected, why I got rejected, what did I do to get it approved? And then I also put a further update today or yesterday, 18th of September, saying Google seems to have sent this email out again. So save this in your favorites. And if there's any changes, I'll keep adding to that document. That's a way of me being able to give you like information of what I'm doing on my journey. And you'll see I was accepted on my Ireland and United States one, because obviously they used to pay from, well, if you have AdSense on your account, you'll have AdSense revenue. If you get YouTube earnings, you'll have YouTube earnings. So I filled out all of those forms online, and that'll give you an idea of how you can go about this. So just to cut a long story short, the main thing is Google used to pay us. They pay us from Ireland account now just to avoid paying tax. So they're doing like a bit of a loophole. All that means for you is you'll have to jump through a few hoops. You need to prove that the country you live in, you pay tax on your earnings. If you already pay tax on your earnings, you don't have to pay it twice, basically. And there's a treaty between certain countries. So if you pay, for example, in the UK, you pay tax, then it's as if you're paying tax. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay it in America. So if you're an American citizen and you come to UK and you add some earnings and you declare those earnings, you could pay those earnings in America. That makes sense. That's like a layman's explanation. But I want to do a further update just to let you know that there are resources already available. I've put them on my channel so you can kind of pick out that article and go through the article. You'll see there's loads of links here, and over time I've just built this up as a resource area for you to use. So things like how to request tax residency from HMRC for individuals, what is a Google Island address, it might ask you for that when you fill out the request form for the tax residency. And you come down here, there's little links here for like the documents. You log into your government gateway ID. If you don't have one, you create one, and as you go through that, you kind of, I'm hoping it's self-explanatory because I'm putting down everything I did through at the step. So read through the full document. Whether you do the process or not, it's good to have this knowledge, because as things change, when we work for ourselves or we're doing self-employment and working on like getting a bit of Google income, you don't want them taking some of that money towards tax if you already paid tax and you have to claim it back. It's a bit of a headache. So I'm hoping this gives you an idea and a quick overview of what's going on. But go into the resources section, I'll give you a link, sign up, you'll get an email, and that way I can keep a log of everybody that's having a problem. Because we need, as creators, we need some kind of voice, and it doesn't seem like we're getting much help from anyone else. Google don't know what's happening. Accountants aren't very good at explaining what this is. So we have to kind of work it out ourselves. So I'm just showing my journey, and just checking the end screen, I'll give you the video of what I did. If you're in the same boat as me, that should work for you. So you'll see here I explain like, the the time spent and what you need to do to get the tax residency certificate, and then at the end of it, like the articles and things like that. So I'm hoping this gives you a bit of information. I've quickly made this because I've had a couple of comments on my other video. I just want to let people know that there are resources out there to kind of help yourself. And if you're in the same boat as me, hopefully it helps you. See you on the next one if I make another one again. It always seems to be at this time of year, just before like we're preparing for like holidays and Christmas. Last time I did this, I was like, oh yeah, it's nearly going to be Christmas, and it's October time or November time. I think I did the last one. I'll see you in the next video.